کاوش مدیا
2020, President Donald Trump, it seems like he was given a few different options with Iran and he chose the most extreme. Why do you think it was that he wanted to launch that assassination?
I think a lot of it has to do with ignorance. The person that was the victim of that assassination, General Soleimani, is the #1 ISIS killer in the world. There's nobody who's killed more ISIS guerrillas than he has. And he has a real reason, and so do Iranians have a real reason to be against ISIS. ISIS has as one of its fundamental principles, just like Al-Qaeda does, kill every Shiite. That means they want to kill every person in Iran. So that, we would say, gives Iran a slight incentive to want to make sure they don't come to power in a country right next door. If we were truly interested in wiping out ISIS, he could have been a partner for us. But we don't want to do anything that is going to stabilize regimes in the Middle East unless we're sure those regimes are going to be subservient to us. In Syria, it's the same principle. The best way to contain radicalism in Syria is to support a strong central government that has an army. But we don't want that because we know that strong central government is not going to support us. We want to crush them. So we're not interested in anything that is going to produce stability in any environment in which current governments stay in power. So by sowing this kind of chaos and carrying out these kind of killings, we're actually not only intensifying upheaval in the Middle East, but undermining our own security. Never threatened anybody in this country. He never carried out any acts or threatened to carry out any acts in this country. He was not a threat to you or to me. He was only a threat to American military forces that are in and around his country. Now, by our definition, particularly in the Middle East, any person who takes up arms against the U.S. military or any of our affiliated partners is a terrorist. Now, we might call those people patriots or nationalists if we were there. The Al-Qaeda people and the ISIS people hate Iran. They want to destroy Iran. And that Iran is devoted above all to protecting itself by fighting ISIS and Al-Qaeda anywhere in the neighborhood so they don't come into Iran. Once we understand that, I think we understand that Iran is actually a better likely partner for us than some of our so-called friends in the Middle East.
آنچه در مورد ما میگویند